Good morning, Tri-State area. Today, a couple days ago, I finally got past the struggle of having the gears be connected to the servo and turning all of that to reel in the string. Finally done with that. That's just amazing. Because now I can finally move on from that, which I don't fully know what I'm gonna fully move on to. I'm probably gonna start making the glove and all the code for that and getting all that to be connected and do what it's actually supposed to do, controlling tentacles with your hand and stuff. But a side tangent from that, because I didn't feel like fully going into that yet, I started building the scissor jack mechanism where that's how the tentacle arm is gonna extend, and I don't know if I'm gonna use it as the final design or if it's even strong enough, but I hope it is. For it, I just kind of used a lot of popsicle sticks. I figured enough of those will just hold it together and a bunch of super glue. Not the most well designed part of everything so far, but it's a scissor jack mechanism. I don't know, it should be simple enough and hold together. What else? What else? What else? Oh, for the hand glove part, I've already kind of done it for my hand project I've done in the past, where I have just a bunch of flex sensors. In the past, I made each flex sensor be put on each finger, and then each finger just controls each robotic finger. For this, I'm probably just gonna use my thumb, pointer, and middle finger to control the three tentacles, and then the ring and pinky finger, I'm probably just gonna keep for two extra buttons to like extend and de-extend the whole mechanism. But it might be a bit hard to press everything and move, so I don't know, I'll be testing stuff out and see how that goes. But it's been looking pretty promising. I've not had the full code written for the tentacle arm because I've been first testing out the tentacles if they're like powered properly and powering them from an external power source, not from my computer and through the Arduino Nano. Oh yeah, I switched from Arduino to Arduino Nano because I just want to save more space. Arduinos are bigger and I don't know. So yeah. Oh, last tangent I'm gonna go on is the battery powering stuff. Wow, I didn't think that had to be as complex as it did. It wasn't too bad. I'm exaggerating a bit, but I was originally using these tiny, like blocky 9-volt batteries, thinking that, oh, it should be able to power each, or most of the servos well enough, because they each need like 4.8 to like 7.2 volts, and any range in between there would be fine. And I was like, well, if I use one 9-volt battery, that should power all three fine, right? What I completely forgot about is current. There's two things. Well, I didn't completely forget about current, I just never really understood it, where there's volts and current. Current is like how much power is getting delivered, and volts is like the pressure of the power. Of like, think of it as like in a river where water's flowing, you're gonna have like a bigger river pushing more water, but in the end of the river, there's like a whole spinny wheel thingy, and imagine the spinning wheel being whatever thing you're trying to power, right? That you need more volts to have more pressure of the water to actually spin it and give you whatever outcome you want. I don't know, I could have elaborated that better, but I hope that explains it well enough for some of you guys. So I was looking at how to power 3 servos and I was like, wow, I'm gonna need to change it a bit. So now I'm gonna get a big battery with 6 volts. Yeah, I can deliver 6 volts and 5,000 milliamps or 5 amps. They're the same thing. Yeah, that should be enough for powering it all without using any like transformers or step down thingies to give it the safe amount of power and volts and whatever. Should turn out well. I ordered them yesterday and I don't know when they're coming, but they'll come eventually and they'll be hopefully working perfectly then. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.